What's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So on this day in boxing history, September 24th, 1922, battling Siki, man out of Senegal, out of West Africa. He challenges the light heavyweight champion of the world, George Carpantier. Okay, now George Carpantier is a Hall of Famer, all right? He's one of the first guys actually to go into the Hall of Fame in this inauguration, I believe, in 1990. You know what I mean? Up there in Canastota, New York, the International Boxing Hall of Fame. I'm not too sure if battling Siki is a Hall of Famer. I'm not too sure. But I definitely know George Carpentier is. You know, George Carpentier is a guy who campaigned from welterweight all the way up to heavyweight. You know what I mean? You check it. So, this was a significant fight. The man Carpentier is a guy from France. You know what I mean? He was a guy who was in the French army. He was a pilot, if I'm mistaken. He was a national hero for the for France. You know what I mean? He was even an actor. He was a popular character. You know what I mean? You check it. Now this particular fight right here is a fight out in it's in September 22nd. It's 1922, September 24th at the Buffalo Velodrome in Montrouge, France. All right, and I would imagine this was a big fight in that time because Senegal, where the man battling Siki is from, is a French-speaking country. You know what I mean? They were colonized by the French. The man battling Siki is a guy who came from Senegal and went out there to France to become a professional boxer. He was boxing by the age of, in his teens, and so was George Carpentier. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm sure this was a pretty big, significant fight. Back in France in them times, and even in boxing history. You know what I mean? The man Carpentier was a guy who had fought even up to heavyweight at this particular time, but he came back down to fight this man battling Siki at light heavyweight. You know what I mean? You check it. So the first round, man. This fight, as you can see, it's a black and white film, man. It's a lot of it's basically an inside fight, man. There's not a lot of range and distance in this fight. These guys got their heads on each other's chest, and they just basically, going to the body, throwing uppercuts, any and everything that they can catch the opponent with. You know what I'm saying? But to me, this fight got interesting in round 3. You know what I mean? Carpentier was whooping on battling Siki's ass, you see? I think, you see, he even dropped him. He dropped him in round 3, all right? And that man, Carpentier, battling Siki, according to battling Siki, he was supposed to throw this fight, all right? He was supposed to take a dive in this fight. But when Carpentier was whooping his ass in round 3, I guess that wasn't part of the deal, you know what I'm saying? And he whooped his ass and he dropped him viciously, and the man battling Siki, man, was like, man, that wasn't part of the deal. And he came back and he dropped that man. He knocked him down with a vicious right hook. And basically that's where the fight changed, you know what I'm saying? Round 4 was an inside fight, like I said, you can see the action is basically guys wailing at each other, just straight up like fighting like a caveman. But the man battling Siki right there is pretty accurate, you know what I'm saying? You check it, he was pretty accurate. And round 5, it's basically a little bit of the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It's basically the inside game. Fellas just basically trying to hurt each other in there, man. Just going all out, you know what I mean? On the front foot, fellas just head on the chest, straight up and down, pounding him, basically like you seen that fight with James Kirkland and what's that guy's name? Was it Johnny Top? Not Johnny Tapia. That Jersey boy, what's his name? Somebody Tapia. He just got knocked out by David Lemieux on some pay-per-view. I believe Amir Khan and Canelo. Jersey boy, man. Tapia, man. Yeah, it was basically something like that, the way the man Kirkland was bringing the pain, you know what I mean? You check it. So, but this fight, like I said, was controversial because they wanted that man battling Siki to take a dive. But the way he got hit, I guess he didn't appreciate that. And he threw all that diving shit and all them corruption rules out the window, man. And he said, man, forget about it. I'm about to go get up in this guy and basically give him a beating, you know what I'm saying? And round six is where the controversy started and basically the controversy ended, you know what I'm saying? Right uppercut and then a right hook to the body drops the man Carpantier. The man battling Siki caught him with a vicious right uppercut. You see that right there, they called it a slip. You know what I mean? You check it out right there, they'd call it a slip. Maybe I should go back to round three where and see where they show the knockdowns. All right. Well, round six, I'm gonna basically let y'all know what happened in round six, man. If you guys never seen this fight, round six, the man battling Siki. The battling Siki gets caught. He catches the man Carpantier with a right uppercut and a vicious right hook. Yeah, I think that's right there with a punch that hurt battling Siki. And he was supposed to take a dive. And see how that man got up? He's like, man, you weren't supposed to hurt me like that. You check it? And he jumped up immediately and he's ready to wail and pound on this guy. You know what I mean? Alright. Then round six, like I was saying, a right uppercut, then a right hook drops Carpantier, okay? Then the cheating ass ref, tries to say that it was a foul, that the man battling Siki tripped Carpantier. Well, look, see, this was probably see, he caught him there. He caught him with the right hook. Carpantier gets up and they continue fighting, you know what I mean? But in round six, when the man tried to say, the referee tried to say that the man tripped Carpantier. But you can see the man Carpantier, I'm trying to get to that part of the film, y'all, hold tight. Play on the blood. Yeah, so, the way Carpantier was on the ground, man, there's no way that man got tripped, man. The way he was hurting and squirming around in pain, you don't squirm around in pain from getting tripped, you know what I'm saying? That was a lethal right uppercut followed by a right to the body that put the man Carpantier on the ground, okay? Now, this guy battling Siki, the referee tried to say it was a trip, but then he tried to give the fight to Carpantier, which would have been, oh my gosh. Oh man, that would have been so wrong and so foul if that would have been the decision. That would have probably been the biggest robbery in boxing history. You get dropped with two clean punches, and the referee awards the guy who got punched a loss. The guy who's on the ground, the referee awards him a win. That'd be dead wrong, you know what I'm saying? Now, the referee tried to say it was a foul, which wasn't the case because, like I said, the man was in pain. Okay, you ain't gonna be in pain on the ground from being tripped. You know what I'm saying? Sixth and last round in which the knockout occurred, also the alleged foul. It's probably about to come up in a sec. And check it. Now the man George Carpantier, them fellas, he's being overwhelmed as you can see. Right hooks to the body, right hooks to the head. He's swinging for the fences. He's battling Siki. There it goes right there. You seen it? Right hook, a right uppercut and right hook. Look at the guy on the ground, Carpantier. This man got his leg up, man. Like he's doing yoga or some shit, man. You check it. This guy's in pain, man. That's not a trip. But anyway, long story short, the referee tried to cheat battling Siki out of his victory, but the judges decided to award the man battling Siki his W. And they overruled the referee's decision, you know what I'm saying, of calling this fight a foul, you know what I mean? Look at the man Carpantier. He can't even stand up. You mean to tell me that happens when you get tripped? Come on now, let's be real, man. Look at the man battling Siki. He's pissed because he's beating the man fair and square, but then they trying to say that the man tripped him and there was a foul. Look at the referee doing the most. Slow motion camera shows the disputed punch. Y'all could check it out for yourselves. Right uppercut. You seen it. Right hook to the body. Bada bing, bada boom, and that's all she wrote. Alright, and the man battling Siki beats the legend, man, George Carpantier, you know what I'm saying? And he's now becomes the light heavyweight champion of the world. You check it. And one of the main reasons, according to boxing historians in history, they say the reasons why in France the judges gave the right man the victory and overruling the ref is because they didn't want to incite any riots there at the stadium. You know what I mean? There probably would have been a mean race wars going on out there, you know what I'm saying? Because this is 1922, ladies and gents. This is in France, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the racial tension was back when, but I'm sure it was it wasn't no different than it is right now in 2016 with this with the racial tension going on right now. So, the man battling Siki did his thing, man, and this is definitely his most significant win in his career. And it was a significant fight in boxing history because the man George Carpantier is a legend in boxing history. You see, there's a lot of guys who come on YTBC and they hate on guys. They hate on guys who come and talk that history shit. They hate on guys like the boxing librarian or even guys like boxing beats and rhymes, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's what we do here on this YouTube shit, man. We're going to talk about boxing, you know what I'm saying? At least I know I do. Past, present, and the future, you know what I mean? There's a lot of channels on here that claim they boxing channels, but they content, man, is mainly race baiting videos or have a boxing channel and, talk about a lot of TMZ shit on their channels, man. This is here raw, authentic, man. Nothing but the real, man. I ain't just going to talk about Triple G and cannoli all day, man. That stuff is old news. You checking much? I ain't just going to go on boxing scene and repeat what I just saw. Occasionally, I'll give you them kind of videos. But I ain't going to lie, man. This is what I really enjoy doing right here. Going back and being a revisionist historian and looking at old fights. And basically, some people come in my comment section and they say they learned a lot from maybe some of these old school videos that I'll drop. And I really appreciate that. And, I do this for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I definitely don't do this shit for the views, for the subs. I do this as a hobby, man. Something to do on my spare time, you know what I mean? And this right here is something you'll find on my catalog, you know what I mean? You check it. Some guy was trying to say, I bet you he said, by the look of the content on your channel, you would be you're gonna hate on that fight with Triple G and Kell Brook. Well, man, nobody wanted to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? And nothing on my channel even suggested that I would hate on it. Well, if my channel suggests that I talk about the stuff like on this day in boxing history, controversial fights, DuckTales, shit like that, then that doesn't suggest that I hate on Triple G and Kell Brook. That suggests that I'm really into my boxing and I'm not just going to talk about the regular stuff that everybody talk about. You know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section what you think about this fight and how they try to do my man battling Siki. And he eventually got the title, man. He got it on this particular day in France on September 24th. 1922. B Marsh Boxing. If you like the content, please hit that thumbs up. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.